today we are going to be reading the book The Letters Are Lost by Lisa Campbell Ernst. The letters have disappeared, and they're going to tell you where each letter went. And you're going to hear some words in here that you may know, or words that you think you know, but you're not quite sure of the meaning. So before we read the book, we're going to go over a few of the words and tell you the meaning, so that way you can understand the story a little better as we read it. Okay? So the first word we're going to look at, it says, be tumbled into the bath. Tumbled means to fall end over end, or kind of in a circle. So who has done a somersault before? Yeah, and Cooper, I saw you doing a somersault on Monday when we were in the gym. Yeah, and so that means you kind of go end over end, right? Because you kind of go in a circle and you do the somersault, how you tuck your body in and roll to the other side. And so we could also say, be fell into the bath. The next word is I longed for strawberry ice cream. Longed for means you want something really, really badly, and that's all that you can think about. And so we could also say, I wanted ice cream really, really bad. Can you guys think of a time that you really wanted something really, really badly? Peyton? Ice cream, yeah. Archer? Casey, can I do one more, Caitlin?
Ice cream, my mom doesn't let me get any from the ice cream.
When I was a little girl, I longed for a dog really, really badly before I was able to get one.
Did you buy one when you were big?
My mom got me one when I was in 4th grade. Okay, and the next word we're going to look at is admired. It says, M admired himself in a mirror. So admired means to look at something and you like what you see, but you can also admire someone. So you look up to someone. So I admire my mom because I like the type of person she is. So you guys might admire your parents or your grandparents, or maybe even Mrs. Green, because she's a pretty good teacher, right? And so we can also say that we really like something. So M really liked the way he looked in the mirror. And then our last word is squish. T helped to squish out the toothpaste. So what do you guys think you do if you squish something? Does anyone have an idea? Point?
You can't squish the toothpaste.
What do you think, Caitlin?
It means that you push down really hard.
Yeah. Jordy, do you have an idea?
You can like squish a ball.
You can, yeah. And so when you squish, it's to push out or squeeze really tightly. And so how could we change the sentence from T helped to squish out the toothpaste? Does anyone have any ideas? Right?
That'd be unrespectful.
You what?
Unrespectful.
Unrespectful, yeah. Does anyone else have any ideas? Caitlin? Yeah, and we could also say that T helped to squeeze out the toothpaste. Okay? And so we're going to do another little activity. I have some pictures that you guys can see up here, and then I wrote some sentences. And so as a group, I'm going to read the sentence, and then I want you guys to tell me which picture you think the sentence goes with, okay? So the first sentence says, the boy tumbled and lost his papers. Which picture do you guys think most or best represents this sentence? Or Peyton? Yeah, you can come point it up. Which one do you think shows a boy tumbling? Yeah, Does everyone else agree? You guys agree? Okay. Corey, do you agree with it? Okay. The next sentence says, the bug was squished. Liam, do you want to point to the picture you think is best? Yeah, so the bug is being squished because he's tightly squeezed by the hand, isn't he? Sam longed for a gumball. Caitlin? Because he's looking at the gumball and it looks like he really wants one. And the last sentence says, Sally admired her new bow. Jessica, you want to show us? Good work, because do you guys see her facial features as she's looking into the mirror? It looks like she's really impressed by the way her new bow looks, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so now we are going to read the story. So the title is The Letters Are Lost, and the author is Lisa Campbell Ernst. Long ago, the letters were all together, neat and tidy. But time passed. First one block disappeared, then the next, and the next, until now their box was empty. The letters are lost. Come, let's find them one by one. A flew high in an airplane. B tumbled into the bath. Was tumbled one of the words we just talked about? C joined a family of cows. Does anyone know what a family of cows is called? A group? Close. It's called a herd. And a herd is a group of animals that are all alike. And so D was a dog's tasty toy. E found a home with some eggs. Or we could, does E look like he's snug inside of the egg carton? Yeah, because snug means to be tight, cozy, or warm. So it kind of looks like he's kind of tight and cozy inside the egg carton, doesn't it? F took a swim with the fish. G stopped to look through some glasses. H hid under a hat.
I like my name.
Yeah, you do. I longed for strawberry ice cream. Was longed for another word that we talked about? Yeah. J jumped out of a jack-in-the-box. K hitched or caught a ride in a kangaroo pouch.
I have a cat that beats.
Let's listen. And L landed in a pile of leaves. M admired himself in a mirror. N found a tower of numbers. Do you think N is trying to disguise himself?
Yeah.
And disguise means to hide or change or blend in the way you look so you can fit in. And so how does N look compared to the other blocks? Well, is he the same size as the other blocks? Yeah, he's the same size, but is his marking on his block the same as the other ones? No, because he's a letter and the other ones are numbers. O peeked through an oval, and P dove or jumped in head first to the popcorn. Q took a nap on a quilt. R rolled away on a roller skate. S went to play in the sandbox. T helped to swish out the toothpaste. Was swish a word we talked about? Yeah. And U turned herself upside down. And then V made a fancy or very decorated Valentine. You guys see all the detail that V added to the Valentine's Day card?
Yeah.
Yeah. W fell into the washing machine. Yeah, uh-oh is right. And X and Y played the xylophone. And Z did a jig or a lively dance with a zebra.
Z. Before zebra.
At last, the letters are back together again, but not for long. Soon the blocks will begin to disappear once more. Can you guess where they might go? So does anyone have any ideas where the letters might go? You think they'll go to the same place? Raise your hand if you think they'll go to the same place. Who thinks they'll go to a different place? Okay, so if you were a letter, where would you go? In the toilet? Peyton, where would you go? In the river. Caitlin?
Inside your mouth.
Inside my mouth. Jordy? Crossway?
Jump and popcorn.
Jumping popcorn, that'd be fun. That'd be kind of like jumping in the ball pit, wouldn't it? Zadig? Oh. Archer?
Jumping in bed.
Yeah. Hoyt?
Jumping in bed.
Charlie?
Inside your brain.
My brain, well, that would be silly. Justin? In my room? Riker? In a crayon box? Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. And Elizabeth? Scoot up, Archer. Elizabeth, where would you go?
Into gumbo machine.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun too until someone got you and then was gonna chew you. Okay, so today we learned about how we can use new words. We used the words tumbled, longed for, squish, and admired. So how do you guys think you could use those words in the classroom or outside of the classroom? Does anyone have any ideas? So give me an example of how you could use one of those words outside of the classroom, Hoyt.
Outside.
So how could you use the word longed for outside of the classroom? Remember, longed for is you want something really, really badly. So you could, when you want ice cream, you could say that you longed for it really badly. Does anyone else have any ideas?